Hi, welcome back. You're here with Angie, the chef for tonight, and we're going to be cooking our lovely rump steaks. This is Joe, and we're going to pretend he's a nice Angus beef cattle. So, for our rump steak, which we use in our cooking, that is located here, just before that sort of butt and the rump primal. Using this one because it's a really nice piece of meat that doesn't require slow cooking. It's really nice on the pan fry. It doesn't include a lot of connective tissue and it's got lots of nice marbling. It's in between that sirloin and top side. And our lovely chuck. Now this is Stevie. Obviously she is not a cow, but let's pretend she's a nice Charolais. The chuck, I'll just explain on Stevie, would be in this sort of neck muscle region here, okay? So it's comprised of a lot of connective tissue. It has to support that head. So it's gonna be really good in a slow cooked format. So 2 different cooking methods, and we're going to test out both of these bad boys in our lovely dry cooking, which is our pan fried, and wet, which was our casserole. Look at all that purge. The rump primal does very little stabilizing of the cow, so contains almost no connective tissue. As a result, this is a very tender piece of meat that is best suited for pan frying. Cooking method is one of the most important factors in eating quality and can be used to optimize the performance of a piece of meat. The chuck contains a lot of muscles messily put together and have a high connective tissue content. These structures can be broken down through slow cooking, which requires a low heat and moisture over a long period of time. So we like to make sure the pan's really nice and hot to get that perfect flavour. Alright guys, we're going to do 2 minutes on each side, just put the butter in. Let's get our steaks on. Alright guys, so we've got our chuck cooking and our steaks. Don't they look gorgeous? Look at the marbling. Bit of seam fat, but marbling nonetheless. Alright, our 2 minutes is up. We're going to flip them all. As you can see, that one's a little bit more cooked through due to the smaller size. Right, so if you'll follow me. And now we are ready for perfect cooked 2 types of meat. Let's see how they taste.
The tenderness, juiciness, liking the flavour.
Start with sample 1. Sample 1, go. And here's for the smell.
Tenderness is not necessarily always a good thing.
But I really liked mine.
Smell. I couldn't smell it at all.
Sample 2. What do we think? Yes, smell it. Good job, Lucky.
It smells better.
Oh,
My nose isn't doing anything.
wow.
And this must be the chuck, because it's really... Oh, yeah. No, that's chuck.
Into a cow's bottom.
It tastes better than the other one.
It does taste better.
Wow.
I think it's because it's a little bit, like, been a bit more charred. How's that? It's still a bit juicy. Flavour's good. It's all working.
Pull it out.
Smell.
It's delicious.
So that concludes round 1, and we've done our dry cooking method. Let's go over to our wet cooking method. Oh, hello, welcome back. You're here with Angie cooking tonight, and we've got round 2 of our chuck versus rump. So, to start us, we're going to do our wet cooking method. I've got some garlic and ginger here. Let's get it all prepped up and see what we come up with. And let's not forget the ginger. Yeah. So the chuck steak is going in. So is our gorgeous rump. Putting in the garlic, the ginger, the carrots, and some oregano and thyme. Different muscles have varying amounts of connective tissue which contain collagen fibers related to the amount and type of work the muscle is required to do. The broken down connective tissue provides the gelatinous or thickened texture of the casserole. I selected these cuts because it's a great comparison of the 2 cooking methods between a locomotive small pieces of meat and a thick steak from the postural area. Putting in our vegeta stock, 2 heaps. Here's our nice chunk bits. And here's our big rump. Alrighty guys, so we're going to pop the lid on, bring that to boil, and then we're going to turn the heat down to a low and let it simmer for an hour. So excited! Yeah, good. Stevie wants the meat.
That was really good.
It just doesn't smell like anything. Well, that's tough.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So wait, would that mean it's like tender or not tender?
Not tender. And not juicy.
Tender.
It's a bit more like a saddle.
Oh, I found that one more tender.
Did you?
Quite high. Not so good every
I
day
wasn't a
quality.
fan. I hope that's not really the dinner.
What's that?
I said, I hope that's not really dinner.
MSA research has shown that the effect on eating quality on different cuts of meat comes down to cooking method. Unless you're an awesome chef like Angie, where she can make everything taste pretty good. Just avert your eyes from the rump in the wet cooking method. So thanks for joining us tonight, folks. Tune in next week where we compare 2 different types of chocolate in our brownie making.